Okay, sweet, so did I. So, I guess you could say I was pretty speechless until I came across this interesting statistic. According to a study done by Stanford University, approximately 3 out of 4 people enjoy sentences that contain puns as opposed to those that don't. So I guess you could say people enjoy their puns. But that led me to wonder how many people know where puns started and what the actual benefits of puns are. By the end of my speech, you'll understand how puns are used and why you should use them in everyday life. Here are 3 main points that I'll be talking about: the history of puns, the health benefits of puns, and puns in everyday life. Here is an example of a pun that I found funny. To begin, I'll explain the meaning of a pun and its origins. I feel like most of us know what a pun is, but by definition, it's a form of wordplay that suggests 2 or more meanings by exploiting the multiple meanings of a word for intended humor. So an example of a pun would be, horses are a stable animal. According to John Pollack, the author of The Pun Also Rises and an esteemed pun competitor, puns were first seen in the prehistoric era in cave drawings. They were used as a form of entertainment. They were then again seen by ancient Egyptians in hieroglyphics. And then they continued throughout history in literature, of course, and the main person that used them was Shakespeare. For example, he used them in Romeo and Juliet. For the character Mercutio, he said, "Tomorrow I'll be a grave man." In this instance, he meant serious, but it also alluded to his unfortunate death. Now that you know more about the backgrounds of puns, I'll explain some benefits of them. In the journal Potential Health Benefits of Stimulated Humor, a study was conducted to determine how humor affects the human body. They tested jokes and puns on various patients and noticed that laughter helped the patients feel better faster as opposed to those who weren't exposed to the humor test. No one has ever died from a pun. If they have, it must have been a killer pun. They also discovered that those exposed to humorous circumstances experienced a reduction in anxiety levels. And they also discovered that it stimulates brain activity. All in all, they aren't used just for fun. Lastly, I'll explain the use of puns in everyday life. They're mostly seen in advertisements. Companies use them to capture the buyer's attention and to leave a lasting impression. According to the researcher Van Molken, consumers' favorite products promoted with puns as opposed to those that weren't. For example, this restaurant uses wordplay in the actual name of the restaurant, and I personally can't get over how funny it is. Another popular group of people that use puns are, of course, comedians. They use them to engage their audience and to just be funny and get higher in their career field. But advertisers and comedians aren't the only ones that can use puns. We, of course, can use puns in everyday life, either just to be funny or to brighten somebody's day. You could literally be the pun in someone's rainy day. Watch, and you'll see there's never a wrong time to use puns. To conclude, puns are more than just simple wordplay. I've had some grisly puns, but just bear with me, because these are some important facts. Puns were used even before proper English was established. Puns improve your health by reducing anxiety, and puns bring people up rather than bringing people down. So remember, puns aren't that terrible. Thank you.